And like that, we're off. Good luck to both runners. So yeah, this is the intro stage for X1. Most of you are familiar with it. You don't have the dash yet. So this is kind of a technical or movement-oriented stage. You have two mini bosses. Both of them are bees that you're going to be killing. Luckily from behind. So yeah, right now Tchy had a passive B, what is called. That means he did not shoot the yeah. So Tchy is a little bit unfortunate here, and he had two passive Bs. That means that he had, if he went for the second B like he went for the first one, he would have died because of the damage that the bee does. So he had to be careful there and not let the bee kill him. So both runners are now a little bit high on health. Khanster solved the issue by getting bodied by the flying enemies. Tchy is going to attempt the Taskar strat. Alright, done it. So yeah, Taskar is slightly faster than just regular getting hit by something. Okay, so right now, because of the ship placement, Tchy is now in front, on the lead. So really good there. Tchy actually he was looking at the position of the ship and he followed it. So the ship didn't took so long into getting into position. Wow. Okay, so after the intro stage, they're both going to be going to the to chill penguin stage. There, they're going to be grabbing the leg upgrade, so they unlock the dash move there. There are some technicalities to the first part of penguin stage. We're probably going to be seeing some slope jumps. And yeah, right now they're both quite on sync. Even if Tchy's a second, well, not anymore. That big health drop was kind of unfortunate. Yeah, both attempted to do the slope jump. So yeah, what I'm seeing right now is that both runners are kind of comparable to one another. So this should be an interesting race. That said, most runners that got into this tournament are good in Mega Man X1 and had to learn Mega Man X2 and X3. So it's not uncommon for runners to get a really good start in X1 and then a not so good run in X2 and X3, just because they're new to the series or to the game actually. Okay, so right now Tchy's on the lead just by a tiny bit, but this fight over here is going to determine if he stays on the lead. So chill penguin fight, he can give you this kind of pattern where he slides. That's the worst pattern because he will get invincible for a period of time, and that wastes time. Yeah, Tchy's having a really jumpy Chill Penguin. And Slidey. Okay, so just 1 second in front. So yeah, they're both quite on sync. After this stage, they're going to be heading towards Boomer Quanger stage. Yeah. No bad menuing here. Okay. They're both looking good. This is the turtle part. Okay. Khanster is going to wait for the turtles. So is Tchy. It's the safer bet to wait for the turtles. Because yeah, you can do the turtle skip. It's called turtle skip. What you do is just get hit by the turtles, and try to still grab the wall, so you can still climb even if you get hit. But yeah, it's really not recommended. You will get low on health, and this climb over here, if I don't know, it's hard to explain because it can be a little tricky to do the climb correctly here. Like that, Tchy took a shot, but he's done with the climb. And he's going to be entering the Boomer Kuwanger boss room. Let's see if he can get the Kuwanger dance. Nope. he got thrown. Oh my god, he's really low on health. Okay. He kinda got the dance going, but he's really low on health and he's dead. Oh my god. That's really bad for Tchy. Right now, Khanster, he did not attempt the dance, but whenever Boomer Kuwanger is low on health, he will start his desperation move state, and he will teleport from one side to another. Right now, Tchy is having a really good dance. That was how it's supposed to go the first time around. Okay. So really unfortunate that dead in Kuwanger, but it's really understandable. Kuwanger stage is really difficult stage. So right now, Khanster is on the lead by a big margin, I would say, considering the both runners talent in this game. Exactly, classic climber. Okay, Khanster grabbed the extra life there. He's not going to go for the mech. They're both going with just dash and half charge buster shots. It looks like Tchy's having a little bit of troubles in the Rips cave. Yeah, he's kind of low on health. Should be no problem, but he has to be careful because the enemies over here, they're probably going to be dropping a lot of health drops, and that will cost him some seconds like that. And some dropped inputs. Yeah, Chameleon fight is really straightforward. You have his weakness, which is the Kuwanger boomerang. and you just have to shoot him once from the left, and then just start back and forth until he's dead. Okay, so Khanster is entering Eagle stage at 12 seconds. That can show us how much Tchy is lagging behind. No max strats, no. Okay, so Tchy is half a minute behind. That is kind of bad starting off in X1, but we'll see how it translates to X2 and the other games. So Khanster is going for the sub-tank here. Oh no! That is not good. That makes it so Tchy is now in the lead because Khanster has to go back to the start of the game. Of the not of the game, of the stage, I'm sorry. Tchy is not going for the sub-tank here. So yeah, bold move. But yeah, it's really difficult. These platforms here, if you have to be confident, but you don't have to be overconfident. You have to know when you're not going to make it like that. Oh my god, Khanster, no. Oh, that sucks. But it's alright. Right now, I would say that Khanster is now the one who's lagging 30 seconds behind. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but quite a real possibility to have this happen to you if you're not careful enough. You have to be confident, but at the same time, you have to be respectful for this kind of platforming. Okay, Tchy is having kind of a bad luck with Eagle with the dice. Hopefully, I mean, luckily he has the C-shot, Chameleon Sting, which kind of alleviates the bad luck of having Eagle dive on you. Are these platforms on a global timer? No, they're not. They start as soon as they appear on the screen. So if you're doing the same time, if you're doing the same thing every time, you're going to get the same results. But if you hesitate a little bit, you will have to make your strats on the spot. We'll see. Okay, no dive for Khanster. That's pretty good luck. But he'll be relying on his experience and his skill more than luck if he wants to get back on the lead. Okay, right now Tchy is dropping some inputs. No biggie. Both runners are going to go for Born No Man There, or more commonly known as Mammoth, Flame Mammoth. So yeah, and the road right now, the routes that they're taking are the same. I would say. They're both probably going to go for Spac Mandrill after this. Oh, I can't believe it. Tchy is the first instance that I see in this tournament of the fade out glitch. Too bad that we're using his sound now. But so what he did there is he paused at the right frame, so the screen went black. It saves a couple of frames, but if you do it every time, it will save a lot. like a second or two in the entirety of the game. But now the sound is really bad. you can hear it. Like the sound effects are really loud and the music is really quiet. And that cannot be fixed at all. Did Khanster fall? Yeah, he fell twice on Eagle. So he's at 0 lives right now. Meanwhile, Tchy is at 1 life because he died on the Konwanger fight. So yeah, as I predicted, both are going to go for the Spark Mandrill stage. It's not that hard of a prediction once they're done with Flame Mammoth. But yeah, right now, Tchy is still in the lead by a significant margin, I would say. Khanster is going to be facing a Thunder Slimer. It's a kind of easy fight. You just have to hit him with the tornadoes and a couple of boomerangs. Yeah, one tornado. One more tornado, come on. No, one more tornado, Khanster, come on. Okay, assisting it is. Tchy's at full health. He can get punched by... Well, he's done with it already, but... Actually, right now, Khanster is... Yeah, he wanted to use that sub tank. Oh, he got a lucky drop there. Spark Mandrill can give you a couple of patterns. The one that you have to be cautious of is the Mike Tyson punch. If you're low on health, yeah, it takes a big chunk of your health, so you have to be careful with that. Right now, Tchy is dashing through Armadillo stage. Really straightforward if you're not going to be grabbing any of the sub-tank or hard tank, even though the hard tank is right there in the open for you to get. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Khanster. Yeah, you're at 2 lives right now because you grabbed the one at in Chameleon. And I guess another one. Oh, that was kind of scary from Tchy's side of things. He almost got spiked if my ass didn't trick me. Okay, so he's going to... he did it anyways, alright. Tchy kind of threaded the needle there between the birds. It would have been bad if he would have hit the birds. But luckily he didn't, and he's now fighting Armadillo. This fight is pretty straightforward. Once again, you just have to keep hitting him with the shot. Yeah, no rolls for Tchy. Armadillo can begin rolling at any time. But luckily he doesn't have his shell on after you hit him with the first Spark Mandrill weapon. So even if he rolls, you still can hit him, and he will take damage. Okay. That is now entering Octopus stage. This is a pretty long stage. You have a lot of boss fights here, actually. You have 2 submarines that you have to fight. You can fight a bigger submarine, and you can fight an extra Ouroboros if you want to get the hard tank. but this is not going to be a 100% completion, as you can already tell. So Tchy is going to be he's going to pass on the hard tank. Oh boy, that was clutch. It was almost getting spiked there. About to get spiked. He's now going to be fighting the submarine, the boat, and the extra rowers. And here's the octopus fight. On which platform are they playing? I think Tchy is playing on Wii Virtual Console, and Khanster is going to be playing on an SNES. Okay, so Tchy is low on health. He doesn't have a sub tank. Oh my god, he's at 1 health. Yeah, come on. Come on. No! I can't believe it. The last hit. Oh boy. It's still not enough so that Khanster can take the lead again. But Tchy is going to... Yeah, like he lost a little bit of time. Actually, quite some time there. Yeah. So right there you saw Tchy use the fire wave strats. If you get caught by octopus, you'll have to mash your way out of him, right? The thing is that if you mash really fast, you can get infinite. What does that mean? That means that he will continue on sucking your life, and you cannot do anything about it because you mashed too hard, and the I guess the counter rolled all the way up to a really high value for an impossible value for you to mash out of. But if you use the fire wave attack, it will not matter at all because it has kind of an out of fire thing going on. So it's the proper amount of mashing to get you out of the whirlpool absorption thingy. Okay, Tchy's going through the intro stage of X2. Quick reminder for everyone that both runners are required to do a 30-second pause between one game and the other. That's on the rules just for the sake of being fair to everyone. So if you have to change the card, so you have to change your button configuration, you can do that while on the 30-second pause. So yeah, just with this, Tchy finished the intro stage for X2. Khanster is going to be doing the same thing, and Tchy is going to head to his first Mavericks stage, which is Wire Sponge. I don't think we're going to be seeing Tchy grabbing any extra things at all. Maybe he'll grab the heart in Stag, but that's it. Let's see if he can get the mini elevator escape. He didn't get it, and he actually lost time because of that. He had to wait for the elevator to go up above him. Okay, so Water Sponge stage has different weathers. What runners are looking for is just sunny every time, because it's faster. The rainy weather is going to push you to the left. Okay, Khanster is going to be grabbing the sub tank here. Okay. Okay, so I should talk a little bit about the Sponge fight. Sponge can give you a couple of patterns, but the one that you don't want him to give you is this one, the one that you're watching on Tchy's side of things. That is called a Rain Dance, and it's his desperation move. Nothing. He will get really mad. Yeah, you don't want him to do it once, and you definitely don't want him to do it twice. Tchy, you're going to get shocked. Oh, that was pretty close, actually. Oh my god. Well, that's dumb. That's. Oof. What you want him to do? You can kind of wait for Water Sponge to give you this kind of pattern, the one that you're seeing on Khanster stream. If he does that, he will not get it. He will not get mad. But runners, more often than not, in races setup, they will go for just getting him angry once in order to finish him quickly and not have to rely on RNG if he will climb or not. But yeah. So Wheelgator stage. This is a really interesting stage. You will be seeing them use a lot of wire and charge wire. Oh yeah, so I kind of lied a little bit when I said they're not going to be grabbing anything. They're both are going to be grabbing the arm upgrade here. Why is that? Because the buster upgrade will let them charge two particular weapons that will be key into going in for the later Mavericks. One of them is this one, the chain, and the other one is Speed Burner, which is the weapon you get after defeating Flame Stack. Both of those weapons will translate into faster movement. So they really want to get this buster upgrade for that purpose. Yeah, so 24 Mavericks only requires you to defeat the 8 Mavericks in every game from X1 through X3. The optimal way for getting that goal completed is just going into a typical 90% route, and in X2's case, in a typical low percent run or Shoryukenless run. Yeah, Shoryukenless is the route that they're taking. Okay, Gator fight. It can be a real pain if you don't get the combo going. So yeah, Tchy had a second try at the combo, and he got some of the combo going. Okay. That was all right, I guess. The fastest you can do it is just in the first one. Let's see if Khanster can do it now. He charged. He released the charged strike chain, but then Gator went diving into the oil, and Right here, you can see the thing that I would advise you to do if you're fighting Gator. If you cannot chain him or combo him, the second more I don't know, time saving thing you can do is just bustering him with your pink shots. That will take care of a lot of the health really quickly without having to, because if you chain him, that's his weakness, and he will dive into the water every time when you use the chain on him. Bird is the word. Yeah, Tchy's not going for the heart either. He kind of had a not so good climb here. Let's see how he does in the second climb. This is a difficult climb to get a grasp on. But once you get it, your muscle memory will take care of the rest. Okay, so stack fight. What do you want to get out of the stack fight? You want stack to come to the ground and just keep repeatedly hitting you with this pattern, which is him throwing you this, like shooting fire out of his hands. That is the best pattern, because when he does that, the change of animation will get him out of his iframes, and you can get the damage in more quickly. So yeah, right now Khanster and Tchy, they're doing different routes. Khanster is going for ostrich third, meanwhile Tchy is going for stack third. But yeah, Khanster is still pretty, like, I would say 40 seconds behind, yeah. Even though he's already fighting the boss, because ostrich stage is really, really fast, really quick. But yeah, you can see right now that Khanster is going to buster ostrich instead of using his weakness, because he doesn't have it right now. Memes are not allowed. Oh boy. Yes. Okay. Good on your Khanster. Okay, right now Tchy is going to be fighting the first mini boss in moth stage. It's just a really simple boss. Oh, come on, Tchy, you didn't. Oh, the bug. Yeah, he has a reason to be mad right now. If you don't take care of the bug, he will dive again and waste your time with another body, with another robot. He's like, what are you doing? All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing Tchy get a new hat, which is disappointing. It's always fun to watch somebody with a new hat. Yeah, so yeah, you should not do that. You should take care of that bug with another weapon. I don't think the wheel is the right thing to do there. Okay, so Tchy is now entering the boss fight with half HP, which is not recommended because Moth can actually give you a hard time with your health. this cocoon over here, if you're not quick enough, he will start throwing a lot of garbage your way. So yeah, like this. Tchy. Oh, alright. Well, but if you get touched by the fully big moth, it will deal 8 damage instead of only I don't know, the amount that typically contact damage will do to you. Alright. Tchy managed to kill moth, and the other side Khanster managed to kill bubble crab. Both are doing really good right now. Tchy has a slight lead. Actually, can be a pretty big lead. It's difficult to tell when they're taking different roads. Okay, so right now, Khanster is going to be heading towards Moth stage, and Tchy is going to be entering Magne Hyakurega stage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is not right, isn't it? I think that Khanster entered Moth stage on error? Maybe? Because he doesn't have speed burner. Okay, so I think he may have. Okay, so he has a funny hat. Nice. And it's a jumpy funny hat. Let's go. He doesn't have the weakness for moth, so he's going to be he's going to buster moth this fight. Which yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's better than just game overing and then having to redo the stage. Yeah, yikes. Moth can be a really difficult boss. Oh, he didn't get to. Yeah, right now he's got the boss. Meanwhile, Tchy is going to be fighting Centipede. Let's see if he can get it. Yeah, he's not going for it. He's not going for the Tailspin glitch. Tailspin glitch is a glitch that you can trigger by sliding down the wall at the right time when Centipede gives you the what's it called, the rotating tail move. I don't know how to but he's a good time saver because he doesn't teleport. He actually doesn't do anything if you properly do the tailspin glitch. So yeah, Khanster is having a hard time here, and I don't know. I don't want to see him die in this fight, but it's really probable. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah, Moth does so much damage in contact. Oh, yeah, that's very, very unfortunate, but actually just one thing that you have to take into account if you don't have speed burner with you in this fight. That's really, really unfortunate. Okay. Tchy's done, pretty much done with his snail stage. And he's doing the neon switch to get into the fight. He's going to be shooting one dash lemon to do a little bit of damage to Snail, and then he's going to be shooting the pink shot, and then he's going to be switching to the mine. Oh, no, he didn't. He couldn't dash in time. You can yeah. Okay, it's kind of a variation here. Yeah, it's kind of a variation. Yep. With that, both Khanster and Tchy are done with their bosses. Khanster is really far behind, I would say, because of the death and the fact that he had to buster Moth. But we still have X3. X3 can be where the tables get turned. Okay. Yeah, Khanster is not going for the heart either, so both are going the true shurikenless. Well, I guess Khanster did grab the sub-tank. So maybe not true shurikenless, but pretty close. Tchy, on the other hand, is going to be trying to keep his bike. Oh, he didn't. He didn't get to keep his bike. But luckily he didn't crash it before. And he's not going to be facing a Speed Ostrich. Is it called Speed Ostrich, or am I just not doing it justice? Well, here you can see kind of both fights. How could it have been? Khanster is going to be fighting fire with bubbles, and Tchy is going to be fighting Ostrich with the Crystal Hunter. This is true weakness. And he has kind of a Spark Mandrel syndrome, where he can get hit twice before he can snap out of the hit lag, I would say. Okay, Tchy is now done with his Ostrich fight. And he's going to be heading towards his last Maverick from X2, which is Bubblecraft. Khanster, on the other hand, is just entering Magna Hyakurega stage. Haha. So this one is one of the baby submarines. Yeah, he released the shot too soon. You actually want to release it below the lenses in order to make the correct amount of damage to the submarine. You had to shoot twice. Yeah, a little bit of a boost there. And Khanster is about to fight the second miniboss of Centipede. Oh, Khanster, no! Oh boy, Khanster forgot to do a little hop after you're done with the speed burner. what that did is he just got crushed. That's it. And it's really bad luck to have that input in particular get dropped. Okay, so Khanster is again not going to go for the tailspin glitch. Meanwhile, Tchy is going to be switching to Rockman X3. He loses a little bit of time with this setup because of the time that he has to the time that he has to put into switching things on the Wii and configuring the buttons every time. I actually don't know. I don't think I see anything familiar from the second boss. Okay, now Khanster is going to be entering his last stage, which is Crystal Snail. I will get the chance to talk about the miniboss skip, which I missed when Tchy got through it. Wait, Khanster is doing some mech strats. Okay, right here he's going to be skipping the this miniboss entirely by just releasing Speed Burner at the correct time. Pretty easy, you have a lot of time to get it going. But if you miss it, you will have to waste a lot of time there fighting with the miniboss, and Khan doesn't want to do that right now when he's behind. Okay, so right now Tchy's going through the zero part of the interstage. X3's interstage is quite lengthy. But hey, you get to play as Zero for the first time. There's going to be a staple of the X series from X3 onwards, that you get to play as Zero. Okay, Khanster is just going to get the mindset going and the soccer mindset going too. And with that, he's done with X2. He's going to be switching to X3. So right now, Tchy is at one interstage on top. I don't mean on top. Ahead of Khan. So right now, Khanster has to wait for the 30-second rule. 30-second rule is placed in order to make it fair and fun for everyone. So even if he's behind, he has to wait for the 30 seconds to pass. Tchy is right now entering his first Maverick stage from X3. This is Blizzard's Buffalo stage. Okay, so Tchy missed both slope boost jumps. When you're dashing down a slope in Blizzard Buffalo stage, you can jump out of it and it will boost you really with a lot of speed. So yeah, I have to clarify that X3 kind of is the more difficult, or actually more punishing, of the three. The first three on the SNES. all the enemies do a lot of damage to you. And like if you can get away with making mistakes in X2 and X1, but if you do the same amount of mistakes in X3, you're going to be dead. Game over. So yeah, the amount of time that you have to put into X3 is a lot more than the time that you have to put into X1 and X2 in order to not get bullied by the game. Because X2 is really technical, right? You have to learn a lot of strats with the strike chain and the speed burner. But that is in order to go fast. You have to learn the strats in X3 in order to not be dead, to not game over. Mother Brain from the Super Metroid game. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say it's kind of reminiscent. Okay, Blizzard Buffalo, no big deal. Yeah, you can trick him into thinking that you're going to jump over him. So he will, like he wants to trick you and you trick him back. Quite ironic. Okay, Tchy is now going to be heading to Seahorse stage. Here the dashboots come into play. You can see it there on Tchy's side of things. It will get the dashboard will get a little bit more attention on later stages that are really vertically oriented with elevators and stuff. Let's see. Probably Khan is going to be grabbing the boots as well. Because not grabbing the boots will gain you a little bit of time, but if you're not good with the elevator skips here in X3, you're going to pay a high price for not getting the boots. You're going to lose a lot more time. Really, people are getting railed up for a X7 tourney. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, Tchy wanted to go for a cheeky gap jump, but couldn't get it. Decided to grab the ladder instead. You have to be careful here. Those enemies that Tchy's killing, they deal a lot of damage actually, and will kill you in like 3 hits. Like if they do a lot of contact damage. Here's Seahorse. He has a case of bad iframes, where he will. Okay, this is getting interesting. Come on. Oh. So yeah, Tchy mashed a lot. And took into account that he didn't have that much ice shot, I don't think, and he ran out of it. He ran out of ice shots, but he did anyways. What Seahorse will do is when he jumps and you hit him, he will fall to the floor and then begin his I'm going to jump animation. And when he's on that particular sprite, he's not going to be triggering his iframes. That means that you can mash as much as you like the ice shot on him, and he will just take it and get damaged for a lot of damage. Okay, Tchy is now going through Tunnel Rhino stage. Here, right here, we can see, yeah, he's not going to be fighting Bit, but there's a chance that you're going to be facing Bit in your 3rd, 4th, or 5th Mavericks stage, and there's a chance that you will be fighting Bite in your 6th, 7th, and 8th stage. It's random in which one you will encounter, but it's guaranteed that you will encounter them in one of those stages. Okay, Khanster kind of got it better than Tchy did. He's actually, I would say, a minute behind Tchy, just not that much. No, actually it's more than a minute, now that I think of it. Hard to tell. Tchy got the 1-up. That was a lucky drop. Well, actually in X3, if you kill a grounded enemy with your ice shot, it will give you a health drop. It's guaranteed. You don't know if it's going to be a small health drop or a big health drop. That's random, but the health drop is guaranteed anyways. Just not that. Okay. I don't know what to say. Tunnel Rhino's fight is pretty straightforward. He can fake you out. Yeah, like that. If you take that into account and time your shots correctly, he will not be able to harm you. And with that, Tchy is done with Tunnel Rhino. Yes, and the ice shot will always drop health when you're killing a grounded enemy. That means you saw the rock enemy that is like flying. That enemy will not grant you a health drop because it's not a grounded enemy. And right now, Khanster is going to be fighting Bit. Yeah. The only thing that you have to take into account when fighting Beat or Bite is that you want to do the last bit of damage to them with a single buster shot, not even a charged buster shot. Because if you do that, they will explode, and the explosion in X3 take a lot. So if you don't do that and you do a single shot, they're going to teleport away instead of blowing up. Okay, lucky drop for Tchy. He has to be mindful of his HP every time he finishes the boss. because, as I said, enemies here will do a lot of damage to you. Okay, he's now full full health, and he's now going to be fighting Bit. So the same thing comes into consideration. He has to he has to hit him with a single buster shot, single lemon. He's done. Actually, twice. Once at the start of the fight and once at the end. He didn't go for a lemon at the start of the fight, so he's going to be hitting him twice now. 1 and 2. I don't think you... Oh, okay, so if you don't charge it all the way, it still teleports away. Got bad information. Okay, Tchy is kind of low on health. He's really low on health. Luck is on Tchy's side tonight. Yeah, he's gonna grab the big health drop. He's on the lead, so he should be mindful of that and not get too carried away. Okay. I get to. Right now, Tchy is fighting Catfish with only buster shots. That is the fastest way to kill him. Using his weakness will trigger a lot of iframe time and will be pretty slow overall. But once he goes in the middle, you want to hit him with the drills, which are his weakness. And like that, Catfish is done. So yeah, Khanster right now is entering a Neon Tiger stage instead of going for Catfish and then Crowfish. Just a really slight route of divergence. He's not going to be fighting Beat here because he already fought it. And like that, Tchy is now entering his 5th stage. Actually, no, this is his 4th, isn't it? No, this is his 5th. Okay. Not only it has a high probability, it's 100% probability for getting a health drop if it's a grounded enemy. So the highest probability of all. Okay, Khanster is now fighting Neon Tiger. Again, a buster fight. Okay, Tiger's playing pretty nice. As I say that, he starts going through the walls. Yes, very good. Now that Tiger has this kind of attack pattern, you want to hit him with the spinning blades, but actually he doesn't have the spinning blade attack. Tchy already defeated Crawfish, so now he gets that weapon. But Khanster has not defeated Crawfish yet. Okay, now Tchy has a chance of a 50-50 chance of getting bite, like getting to fight bite. Oh no, Tchy, that was terrible. So yeah, in X3, if you do the up dash, the air up dash, you can cancel it by pressing to the left or to the right, and yeah, it sucks, but it can happen, and if you're not wary of it, this can happen to you. So he canceled it by mistake. He paid the highest price. Do that, please. So yeah, both runners are really competent on what they do. There are similar skill levels, I would say. If Khanster would have had a better run, he committed some mistakes that cost him a lot of time. Maybe they would be head to head, neck and neck. But yeah, the skill of these two are really balanced between them. Okay, so Tchy is fighting bite. He got hit, and that's terrible because he does a lot of damage. Okay, but he's done with it. Again, he was wary of not hitting me with a special weapon, so he doesn't explode. Oh, no, Tchy, no. Oh my god. Oh boy. I don't think he has to fight again, because he already defeated it, but maybe he has? Maybe he has. I don't know. Every time you enter the room, you have a 50-50 chance of getting it. Like for every life, even if you die in the room, maybe the next time you enter the room, bite or beat will not be there. So I don't know, actually. That's a thing that I haven't studied. Okay, so yeah, Tchy is going to go straight for the spinning blade attack. Oh, yeah. Don't get hit. Tchy, don't get hit. Okay. Meanwhile, Khanster is going his way up to the catfish boss fight. Actually, this is crawfish. Catfish has already been defeated. Right now, I think they're both kind of equal. Khanster is a little bit behind, but not by a... Oh! Why do I talk? Why do I have to talk? Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry again. It was not my intention. Oh boy. Okay, now Tchy's going through gravity build stage. Okay, now Khan had a better time with the crawfish fight. Once you kill him, he's gone. Okay. So how did 24 Mavericks come up as a possible run choice? I mean, the people who already run the games, let's say you run MMX 100%, right? You have your 8 Mavericks PV there. It's a 100% 8 Mavericks PV, but you still keep track of that. It's not like there's not an official leaderboard for it, but people look up to that. And this kind of category is good for 2 reasons. One, because it's short, you don't have to finish every game, so you're only left with a little bit more than half of the game, which is really good, a really good chunk for you to learn. It's a sizable chunk, right? You don't get tired as much because you have to go through the Sigma stages, the Doppler stages, and the Hunter stages. But then, and at the same time, you get to practice 3 games that you can potentially start running anytime after the tournament is over. So it opens the gates for new runners to learn new games, and it's not so long as to end up being like 2 hours and a half. So it's a really nice goal. I bet the idea of Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I don't know what you mean. Khanster right now is fighting Gravity Beetle, which Tchy has just fought. Oh my god, Tchy, come on. Tchy, no. Tchy, no. Tchy, please. Don't cancel your up dashes. He's at less than half health. He has to get a little bit. Okay. Come on, Tchy, you should value your HP a little bit more because you're gonna pay for it. And I'm not telling that out of spite or anything, but X3 is really punishing. You don't want to throw that lead away. Oh my god, please Tchy now, please Tchy now. Oh boy. Get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Oh my god, I cannot believe he got really lucky. He got a big health drop. Oh my god, how lucky can you be? It's amazing. So what is this category? Exactly what it sounds like? Yeah, exactly. You get through X1, X2, and X3, and you only have to defeat the first 8 Mavericks. You get to beat, you have to beat the intro stage and then the 8 Mavericks, and then you swap to the next game. It's not really a highly contended category, but for races, if you want to show up that you know your stuff in X1, X2, and X3, or you want to learn X1, X2, and X3, it's a really good sized category. Oh my god, Tchy! No! Don't get blooded! Don't get... Oh my god. Right now, Khanster is on the lead, I think. Oh my god. He switched up. They switched places at the very end. I cannot believe this. Oh, okay. Maybe they don't. Yeah, no, because Tchy already fought Bite. Oh my god. So Tchy still has the lead. Oh, this hurts my brain. Okay, so Tchy, you don't want to screw up. You don't. Be careful. Be really careful. Be really careful. You got this. Meanwhile, Khanster, go on, dude. You can do it. Okay, Tchy is going to be fighting Blast Hornet. This is not an easy fight if you're going to be using spinning blades. He can Blast Hornet can sting you with his tail, and it will do a lot of damage. So you have to be careful. Okay, so Tchy almost at half. He has half of the fight done, and Khanster is just entering right now. Oh my god, Tchy! Oh my god, Tchy! No! Okay, so he's going to trivialize the fight. He's just, okay, I'm out. And he's going to be using, okay, Tchy's got it. Tchy's got it. That was a really nice call. If he would have died, I don't know. I would have screamed. Oh my god. That was a really close race. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Congratulations on Tchy. He finished with in first place with an SRL time of 1 hour, 16 minutes and 52 seconds. Meanwhile, Khanster finished in second place with an SRL time of 1 hour, 17 minutes and 7 seconds. Oh my. That was a really, really close race. GG's. GG's. Okay, so don't go away just now. We're going to be having an interview with these guys. So yeah, stay for that. Let's see. Hello there, Khanster. How are you doing?
That was a race.
That was I don't know, but if you ask me, that was the hypest race that I had the pleasure to comment on. The most hyped race, I would say. How much time were you apart from one another? It was only 10-15 seconds. That's really crazy.
Like
oh,
If he took that death on Hornet, that was my game to win.
Yeah. That was a really good call to switch to the gravity shot.
Yeah, I was about to die, so
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, that was really good. So yeah, I got a couple of questions for you. First of all, how do you feel?
I'm nervous. Still feel nervous. I was like, oh no, I'm like miles behind, and I was the whole race thinking, oh, I must be miles behind since I died to Wanger.
Oh yeah. You were in front for like you held the like the first play for
The lead?
almost the entirety. Yeah, the lead for the entirety of the game actually. The entirety of the race. After Kwanger, yeah. I remember. I don't know.
I kind of went on tilt after I had those 2 deaths in Eagle.
Oh yeah, an Eagle. That's it. After Eagle, you held on to the lead for the entirety of the race.
Oh.
But you were
It's-
about to drop it at the
Yeah, that was the silliest death. I was thinking, oh, I must refill my health with ice, and on that mental lapses where I stood still, a box dropped onto me, and
Oh
it
yeah.
was so stupid, dude.
Oh boy. Like, what about you, Khanster? How do you feel?
Like, it put me on tilt after those 2 deaths in Eagle because I've done that stage so many times and I have not died like that in ages. I'm just kind of like, what just happened? And then it happens again.
Yeah, but what did happen there? Like, were you a little bit off? Did your muscle memory trick you?
I think I might have jumped either too early or too late. So, like, I was further than the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really bad luck.
But I think I caught up a lot of my time in X3.
Yeah, you did actually. Well, the thing is that Tchy also committed his fair share of mistakes there, I would say. But
Yeah, my
yeah,
D-pad
go
is
ahead.
kind of wonky, so up dashes are kind of hard. But
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And you died in... Yeah, you died in Neon Tiger twice?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was the silliest deaths. Oh, I never had such. It was
That was I had a dumb death to what's it called, crawfish. I think if I didn't have that death, it could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. I don't want to say it would have been my game because X3 is X3.
Exactly, yeah.
It could have been probably much closer.
Yeah. Well, anyways, GG guys. Before you go, I want to ask you two questions that I'm asking every runner. First of all, what's the game that you poured the most time into from the 3 of this, like X1, X2, and X3?
For me, I think it's X1 because of the previous any percent tournament. I remember grinding it a lot, and yeah, X1 is my best PB as of now. But sadly, I died twice on X1.
I've put the most time into X1 because I've been running it on and off since 2012, so I'm an old boy. And X3 is probably my second, where X2 is like, the route I know is like the route that was the route when I learned it. I was trying to meme, but I don't think you caught it when I was going bird third.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught the text, the wall of text that went up.
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, I'm not actually that surprised about Ostrich third because I've been seeing it a lot in this tournament actually.
Like, it's a really old route.
Exactly.
Yeah, and what kind of screwed me up is, for some reason, I thought I had Stag dead after I did Ostrichen.
Oh.
Then I get to, like, I'm on the stage, so I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know whether to hit the reset button and password back in, or just go with it.
No, you went with it, and I don't know. It was probably the best decision if you wouldn't have died with Moth at the end, and you had to repeat the fight.
Yeah, because I had 2 deaths in X1, I had a death in X3, and an X2, so I had 4 deaths altogether.
Yeah. But yeah, that leads to my next question, which is, what do you think is the hardest game to learn?
X2 by far. Because it's so, in my personal opinion, it's so technical because you're swapping in and out of weapons, and it's just very technical on how you're doing everything.
Personally, I think X2 is it's not like hard to learn, but it's hard to master because you can perfectly run the game without too many technical stuff and still get sub 40, even though I don't have it yet. But in my opinion, X3 is a bit harder because of things like elevator skip, which we don't get to see here, but you get my point.
Yeah. Yeah, as like I've asked every time these two questions, and these like kind of the same answers appear. That X2 is very technical, so it's very hard to learn, but X3 is hard. It's just hard. So it kind of the runners go back and forth between like X2 and X3.
Like X1 is just like the game that everybody initially steps foot into X series with, and then
Yeah, exactly.
X2 or X3 is where people branch off, depending whether you want something more technical or something a little bit more challenging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. A runner said to me, like, and kind of stand by it, that X2 is more difficult to learn because it has more strats in order to go fast, but X3 is the hardest because you have to learn it in order to not die. You don't even have to get a run. Like, I mean, you don't get to have a run if you don't learn it properly.
Yeah, you gotta learn what to dodge and everything, but you also do have the backup of having ice and the acid to refill what you need.
Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know what this game like X3 would have been without the ice shot and the acid.
It will be impossible. Well, it already is impossible. So.
Yeah, the truly impossible game. All right, guys, that's the time that we have for today. I'm really thankful for the race. It was really good. A pleasure to commentate it. So I'm going to drop the links for the racers, the runners, right now in chat. Go ahead and follow them. Anything that you want to say to the chat?
I actually look forward to racing Tchy again.
Oh, sure.
Nice, dude. It's going to be hype. So yeah, what about you, Tchy? Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I can race anytime.
Nice. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more speed-related races and tournaments. Be sure to follow the Speed Gaming channel, the Speed Gaming channels, and be on the look to more races like this one. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.